Hi everybody, this is Bonnie with VA for Mom, and I'm going to show you how in 10 minutes or less you can set up your very first blog. We use WordPress, and I use HostMonster as a hosting company. And simply because anytime you're going to use a blogspot.com or a WordPress.com or a blog platform that's hosted somewhere other than your own hosting, it's not going to be as easy to optimize for search engines and control. And so it's very important when you're setting up a blog for your business that you own that virtual real estate, in other words. And this is why we set it up with our very own hosting account and our very own domain name. So I'm going to show you how we do that for our clients. First of all, you're going to go to hostmonster.com. And we use HostMonster for a number of reasons. They have great service 24/7 and they have very low fees. You can see here as low as $5.95 a month. And so go ahead and log into hostmonster.com and click this sign up now. Once you do that, it's going to bring you to a page where you need to choose a domain. The important thing here to consider is that your domain should have the keywords, your main keywords in it. If you're a dog training company, your optimal domain would be dogtraining.com, but most likely that's already gone. And so you want to start working with things like easydogtraining.com, simpledogtraining.com, dogtrainingonline.com, things like that. So let's go ahead and test this here. I'll type in simple dog training, and you can see it already gives me a .com, and I'll click next. And it's going to tell me if it's available. Now this one, simpledogtraining.com, is not available right now, which is not surprising. It's a very competitive market. And so I'm going to come down here and pick thesimpledogtraining.com. It's going to give me a .biz option initially, first in line. I would say stay away from .biz, .net, .org, things like that, because the default for most internet users is a .com. So it's just easy to remember. It's one less thing to train your users to remember. So let's go with the simpledogtraining.com. We'll select that domain. And what HostMonster does when you sign up with them for the first time and get a hosting account, they give you a free domain name. This domain name, the simpledogtraining.com, if I were to just go out and buy it, would cost anywhere from $10 to $25, depending on the settings that I selected. And so they're including that fee in their $5.95 a month, which is a great thing for you. You're going to come down here and select and fill out each of these fields completely and entirely, and come down, and then it gives you an option for 12, 24, or 36 months. I suggest you do the 12 months, especially if you're testing a new business. Go ahead and select the 12 months, and it's $5.95 a month, and it's going to charge you for the full annual fee. So when you complete this transaction and it charges you $71.40, something around that, don't worry, you've just paid for an entire year of hosting and also that domain name, which is a really good deal. And so that's what it's going to look like. It just breaks it down here by month. They don't charge a setup fee, and again, they don't charge for that primary domain registration. Now, the Who Is Privacy option is up to you. I always select it. This just simply means that anyone looking for the information of the owner of your domain will be redirected to hostmonster.com. Without selecting Who Is Privacy, your address and information will be available to anyone looking for it. Not a huge deal, but just to keep things private, to me it's worth the $9.95 a year. So I keep that selected. And then come down here and you have the option here to pay by credit card or with PayPal. And then again, you're going to complete this transaction, hit next. It will complete the transaction for you and redirect you to your cPanel or a dashboard. And just so you get a better idea, hosting is kind of like virtual real estate. This is like you purchasing an acre in the online internet world. so that you can build your website, thesimpledogtraining.com, on this acre, and control who comes to it, where it goes, things like that. So when you are buying this hosting, if you're not familiar with it, that's simply what a hosting account is. It's just a place where you can host, build, and control the domains that you have for your business. Now, once you've completed that transaction, here we are in the cPanel or dashboard, of your hosting account. And the first thing you're going to do, because we're here to set up a blog, is scroll all the way down. Don't get overwhelmed by everything. It's okay. Let it be a foreign language and let it go. Just scroll down, follow me through, and we're going to go to Simple Scripts and click on Simple Scripts. And it's going to redirect us to Simple Scripts, wherein we can then install WordPress on our new domain. Now you're going to scroll down until you see the WordPress icon, and here you're going to click on WordPress, and it's like magic because it does an automatic install for you, and it takes about 30 seconds. It's great. So you're going to scroll down and click this install button. And then you're going to come here and choose where you would like WordPress to be installed, what domain. And of course, most likely you're just going to have one domain at this point. So choose your domain that you just assigned to your hosting account. And then you can come down here and you have the option to give your site a new name right now. I don't worry about that usually. And you can either choose your username and password, or you can allow HostMonster to generate a random administrator username and password for you. And then go ahead and select I've agreed to the terms and complete this. Now, once you complete that step, you can see the installing WordPress has been completed successfully. You're going to come down here and it's going to give you information for your site URL and where your blog is located, the login URL, or how you access the administrative backend of your blog, your username and your password. This is very important information to keep. It will be emailed to you. However, I always copy and paste this into a document and save it for future reference. So go ahead and copy and paste that right now so that you always have it. Once you've done that, go ahead and click this login URL right over here. Give it a click, and it's going to open up in a new tab. I choose to open up in a new tab. And I'll move over to that new tab, and you can see it's taken me to the dashboard of my new blog. So congratulations, you now have your very own blog that you are entirely in control of, which is very, very important. And come over here, right click on my blog and open the link. If you renamed your blog in that administrative section, then it's not going to say my blog here. It's going to say whatever you renamed it to be. So right over here, I can see the front page of my new blog. So congratulations, you now have your very own blog. Let me show you just a few things real fast over here. Posting is obviously where you create the posts. Pages are where you create the pages, the home page, the contact us page, and things like that. Appearance, plugins, users, tools, settings. There are limitless things you can do with a WordPress blog, and so it's really actually kind of fun. Don't overwhelm yourself. In this particular post, if you go back, I've selected 3 SEO plugins that are really important. I think the 3 most important that you can add here in your blog for SEO purposes. So go ahead and do that, and you can work around a few more things, and there's more information on our VA for Moms site to help you know which kind of plugins are helpful and how exactly to use them and set things up. So congratulations, you now have your very own blog. If you would like to